Hello, my guys. It has been a minute, right? Yeah. Um, Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your sister Rose. Once again, I welcome you in my YouTube channel, and thank you guys for watching my videos. Though you don't subscribe, you don't like, but it's okay. It's fine, my people. So today, my guys, I decided to let you know what I've been going through. In this life, people are fighting some demons you never know. You might meet someone along the way or in these social medias and you think, this guy, he has it 360 degrees. But for real, no. He or she is fighting some. Of late, I've been having some mental breakdown. Can I say like that? Not really breakdown, but what? I've been just going through some stress. I just feel like, no, nothing is adding up in life. Only years or age is adding up, but in the real sense, nothing. I mean, nothing to show off. This is what I've been working for. This is what I think I want too much, which is not coming at the particular moment that I'm expecting it to come. And and this, I find it a little bit frustrating me. At some point, I find that I can't reason well. I can't concentrate well because my brain is not, or my mind is not at peace, because I feel like I know I've taken days without cooking and I don't feel hungry. I don't eat. I'm just there. To some extent, when I feel some headache, I feel like now I need to take something. Only I survive on water. Water. I drink a lot of water, and that is something that has really helped me. But for real, I've been having that mental breakdown or something like that. To an extent, I ask myself a lot of questions without answers, and I'm like, mm-mm. And it has really affected me, by the way, physically. Not physically, so physically I'm okay, but spiritually and emotionally, especially emotionally, I've become very angry. I'm very angry. Sitaki mtu aniite ovyo ovyo. I just feel like nothing is adding in my life, and why should someone call me? I just need my time. I like being alone. I don't want someone to call me. I don't want someone to tell me ABCD. I'm okay on my own. Just being indoors from work, being indoors alone with my phone, and that is what has been happening in my life. Like now, it is almost 5 p.m. and I've not eaten. I've decided to make coffee. I'm not a fan of toast. Cooking is another problem with me nowadays. I can't cook. I feel like no need of cooking. I'm okay with that. I'm okay just like that. So I've decided to eat toast. Toast is tasting like hell plus the devil at the same time. They're just so my people sometimes, but it's life, and it's sometimes it is a season that you go through. You start reflecting about your life, and you find that for real, really, you start flashing back, and you start thinking, I've been working all these years, which is okay, but what have I achieved? Especially mimi kama sina pesa, I just get mad at everything. Me, I hate poverty. I hate lacking. I hate, when you tell me about anything to go back to poverty, not that now I'm not poor. Yes, I'm not poor. I do say I'm not poor, but I'm in a position whereby I can pay school fees for my kids comfortably. At least they can have clothes on their, not really expensive clothes, but they have clothes, not like years back. I mean, I can handle A, B, C, D without bothering people or without much stress. But at the same time, I look back and things I need to achieve or things I think I should have achieved at this age. But I find no, nothing has I have achieved nothing, and this really drained me. I feel like I'm lagging behind. I feel like I'm stagnant. Yeah, that is the phrase I want to use. I feel like I'm stagnant. Nothing is moving in my life apart from age. Financially wise, nothing is moving apart from paying my kids' school fees. That is it. I feel like this life. I don't want to live it this way, and I feel like I need to do something about it. And what should I do? What I should do is only to depend on God, especially some of us who are raised in a Christianity background and who are raised with strict parents that you have to work for whatever you need. There is no one else to ask for assistance apart from you. And to some extent, it's a good thing, but another extent, it is not, because me, I can't face someone to give me this amount, and even if I ask, I'll not get it because it is not something in me. I believe in working in myself. I believe in working on whatever I want. I believe in hard work. I believe in me. The issue of ati bwana ati unangojea bwana akufanyie, me I've never been in that position, or boyfriend akununulia ati nini. Me, each and everything I have to work for it, and I have worked for it all my life. So sometimes I feel like, God, send me a helper. Where I am now and what I feel I need to achieve, I need a helper. And this is where I started getting the mental breakdown. Though I'm always very, very careful with what because I've gone through it sometimes. Back when I had anxiety, I had panic attack, I had a lot of issues. So, and to some extent, I developed migraines because of too much worries, because of too much thinking. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to think about anything. I'm going to let God, at His own time, He will make everything possible, or He will make everything happen at His own time. And another thing I've come to learn, sometimes I don't know how the extroverts have it, but with the introvert, you feel like no one understands you. No one, even if you tell them, so what? Even sometimes someone like me, I feel like, okay, even if I tell, but who even to tell? Apart from my sisters and brothers, who else will I ever tell? Me, I don't have friends. Even I don't know how to open up to someone. I'm telling him that I need a car, I'm asking myself, maybe he's going through, or she is going through a lot. Even I'm in a better position than him, especially in this social media world now. You might think that someone has it all, but in the real sense, that person is going through a lot unless he or she opens up. So I've decided to put everything to myself, but not really to myself. I do talk to my sisters, and that is where I find, at least, I'm okay when I talk to my sisters, I'm okay when I talk to my brothers, and I'm okay when I talk to my kids. But when I come back, I'm like, hey, what has happened so far? I'm like, what has happened so far? And I find that nothing so far has happened. I'm still in the same spot where I didn't want to. But I decided it's okay. It's okay to let things happen at God's own time. to let things go as per the plans of God. Because even if I worry too much, nothing much will I ever change. So I decided even going to online, even posting content was another problem. And today I decided, let me tell you guys what I've been going through for some time. Is I make my bed. Sometimes even making that bed is another issue. Sometimes making that bed also is another problem. But nowadays I like making my bed like before. But sometimes along 1 month, 2 months ago, I was not even making my bed. When I wake up, I go and do my blah blah. When I come in the evening, I sleep. And I didn't even make my bed. And that is when I checked on myself and I said, no, this is not stress. This is beyond stress now. If you're not careful, you are going to depression. But I have too much to handle. Depression, please, not now. I have too much to handle. I have my kids to take care of them. I have too much. So that is where I've been. Another thing that really hit me was the sickness of my niece. Not my niece. My nephew, whichever. The son of my sister. Wow, the way I loved that boy. Then he was sick and I was like, that is it. I think that 1 month, 1 week, I was like, I was not in me. I mean, the way I love that boy. When I see him with his body, I feel, wow, I feel blessed. But now the young boy is sick. That one was draining me. It was almost taking me to my early grave. And to something funny, the mother was just okay. But me on the other side, not that she was okay with the disease or with the sickness of the boy, but she was strong. She was stronger than me. On the other side, something funny. She was stronger than me, seeing the boy going through those blood infusion, oxygen, and everything. She was strong, but me seeing all that bend, I was seeing it when she sent me the videos. I was like, this is too much for me. And I think also this one hit me differently. But now, guys, I'm fighting it. I'm fighting and I'm coming. But those are just those days, those days when you feel like nothing is working in your life. Everything you do amounts to negative. You don't see anything positive with your life, and you don't see anything. You don't see yourself making any progress, and you feel like we can't continue like this anymore. But all in all, God has been gracious. My is it niece or nephew is out of hospital, and I thank God. For sure, let me tell you, my guys, for the last 2 months I've been down. Even I don't have Vaseline, I don't have those personal items like lotion, like what. And I'm just there. I'm just there. I was to go out for some shopping and I feel like I don't feel like going out. So I'm like, should I order online? And that is exactly what I'm gonna do, because I have no option. I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like going to those supermarkets, and I don't have a lot of personal items, toiletries, and so I think I'll just order them from the supermarket. So yeah, that is how I've been. You tell me, guys. That's what I've been going through, and even cooking has been I think it's 2 months or a month without me cooking. I only take coffee. I never used to be a friend with coffee, but nowadays I find it the easiest thing to make. Just to make coffee and But I've never been a friend of coffee. Never been that person who likes taking coffee, but it is what it is. I hope with after 2 days, 3 days, I'll be back to myself. But I'm praying God. I'm praying God. This thing, me, I don't want stagnation in my life. Spirit of stagnation is not for me. Mm-mm. You are doing the same thing the same way every now and then, no progress, no what. And no, for me, no. For me, I feel like no, I don't want it. And God has to do something to lift me from this. I need to make a step. I need another step of faith to go somewhere. This kind of, I think, guys, have you ever worked somewhere, or have you ever worked in a certain place until you feel like, no, I need a fresh, I need something fresh to challenge me? Because where you work, you find that you have exhausted everything, and now there is no more challenge. Hmm? The little you had, you are still even if, instead of challenging yourself, you are even drowning more. And that is the spot where I am. I just need something new now. I need a new environment. I need to do something new for myself. And I think that is what have been draining me for some time. Because there is no challenge. Doing the same thing the same day, morning to evening, morning to night. You wake up, you continue where you left. There is no challenge. But now I'm trusting God for another grace. I'm trusting God for another grace, of which I think, God willing, who knows God's work? Who knows God how He does His things? It shall come to pass, my people. It shall come to pass. And another thing that keeps me awake is the writing. I write a lot. I write too much. Yeah, journal. I make a lot of journaling in my book, and that is what makes me, even sometimes midnight, I wake up and continue with my writing, because that is where I find encouragement. That is where um, I find a challenge when I read my Bible. I read the books. I listen to music. When I listen to inspiration stories. Then I find something to challenge me, and I write it down. That is where also I find my peace. Yeah, I find my peace. And another thing, I love listening to gospel music so much. And so a few topics here and there, I love them. So, guys, that is why I've not been posting. But I hope from today henceforth we shall be posting. And thank you, guys, for the people who came into my inbox and asked me what is not happening. Why are you not like posting? Yeah,